Introducing a brand new professional audio interface system, combining state-of-the-art audio networking technology with Focusrite's 25 years of audio excellence. RedNet.
We're on the Focusrite booth here with Phil. He's going to show us a new approach to audio interfacing, and it's bright red. So RedNet, what's it all about?
RedNet is Focusrite's new professional audio networking system. And it's very exciting because it draws on the heritage of the Red Range, the original analog gear, which has been around for many years. And they're known for their high build quality, high technical specification, and great sound quality. And those are Focusrite paradigms since the beginning of the Red Range. Their new RedNet system is drawing on that, and it's a, as I said, professional audio networking system. And we have a series of boxes and that comprise the system. The first, which you don't see here, is a PCIe card, which allows us to pass 128 inputs and 128 outputs simultaneously with extremely low latency, under 3 millisecond latency, with great dynamic range, 120 dB dynamic range. So it's a networking system that allows you to have the different interface boxes throughout the studio, whether that's a recording studio, could be a post-production facility, a broadcast facility, or even a live venue or house of worship. So it's got applications to all of those different markets. What we're seeing here is the 4 different boxes. This is the Red 1. This is an 8-channel A to D interface, 8 analog in, 8 analog out, and that connects with Ethernet. The system is based on Ethernet for connectivity, and it's the first system of its kind to have high-performance audio with low latency with an Ethernet-based network, using industry-standard switches that allow the system to connect together. So we have the Red 1 8-channel ADC, and you can see the indications on the front. And then you have Red 2, which is a 16-channel A to D interface and D to A interface. And then you go into the Red 3, which is a digital device meant to connect up to 32 in and out of ADAT or 8 pairs of AES or also SDIF. So you have the digital interface in Red 3. And then in Red 4 is my favorite, which is the mic preamp. So that's an 8-channel mic preamp, and you have 8 mic preamps or 8 line inputs and 2 DI inputs. Okay. So you would configure a system for your needs that would allow you to use a different quantity of whichever box might be appropriate to your studio setup.
Yeah, that seems to be the beauty of the system. You can mix and match until you've got exactly what you need. Sure,
and if you started more analog and ended up more digital over the years, you could start with more analog boxes and migrate over to digital. This system allows you to, it's hot patchable and allows you to instantly reconfigure the system on the fly. So you might have a studio where you're recording in one area one part of the day, and you want to just plug into another area another part of the day. The key, though, is that it's the savings in wiring is tremendous. If you think about analog multi-core cabling and the expense and the time and the forethought that goes into that, it's significant in ramping up any studio. And when you're able to replace that with standard Ethernet cabling, the savings is all of the above: time, money, and just general forethought. Any competent IT professional can install Ethernet cabling and terminate Ethernet cabling, and all these interfaces sit right on the end of industry standard Ethernet.
Sounds good. And you've managed to get the latency to a very low figure, I believe.
The latency is provided by the interface card. So that's the PCIe card that sits in the computer and runs the software. You can also use it in the digital virtual sound card basis, which allows you to run it off a laptop. You will get similar latency to FireWire, but with the PCIe card, you'll get the super low latency figures.
Yeah. Sounds great. So when is this likely to be shipping?
This is shipping in the summer, and a major point that I forgot to mention is that it will run at all sample frequencies, so 44.1, 48, 88.2, 96, and 192, with the external reference pull up, pull down.
Well, thanks very much, Phil. We look forward to trying it.
You're welcome.